Here we go. Are we live? We're live. Welcome to the Podcasters Lounge. Oh, yes. Gotta get seated properly here in the lounge. It's the only way I can chill and relax. So welcome to the Podcasters Lounge. This is the live stream where we just hang out and talk. Well, we end up talking about podcasting, but we talk about anything. So feel free to, of course, if you have any questions, ask. If you want to share any thoughts on anything, news, anything. We're just hanging in the lounge, and you got to, maybe first tell me what you're drinking. I got some tea. Can you see it? Actually, yeah, watch me spill my tea. Yeah, no. So, yeah, see, I wonder if you could hear when I put the cup down because it rattled through the boom arm. But anyway, we have a Facebook group. We stream to YouTube, Twitch, and all that. But if you're seeing this, then you know that already. But anyway, look in the description and subscribe and donate. Oh, wait, we don't have a donation. We don't take donations. It's all free in the lounge, except for the food and drink. So I'm going to start the background music, and then I'm going to let's switch over to the chat. Oh, Ralph M. Rivera is here already. Look at this guy over here. Yabba dabba doo. Wow, dude. Welcome, Ralph M. Rivera. He starts out by asking, are you wearing pants? Oh, jeez. Okay, terrific. Yes, I can prove it too. I'll prove it. Here we go. Don't get excited, Ralph. Can you see my pants? They're actually black pants. I should have been on my full screen mode when I did that, but so hey, guess what? Brandon Gonzalez is here. Oh, he's the one who said yo yo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Gonzalez. So, guess what I have today? So, you know how every time we hang out in the Podcasters Lounge and I use that app called Pretzel and it plays music that's supposed to be chill, but then it just plays horrible music and I get frustrated and then you guys all laugh at me because I get frustrated. Remember that? Well, I found a piece of music. It's a 5-hour piece of music. It's actually a bunch of live jams by the Grateful Dead. So it's just jams. It's just jamming. I don't think there's any singing. And I saw another streamer using this in the background of his stream. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to play it. I'm going to start playing it and we'll have it on in the background. It's pretty cool. I mean, I've actually never heard any Grateful Dead, really. So it's not like I'm a fan of the Grateful Dead, but it's just like, some chill music in the background that's just kind of, like jamming, kind of has some energy, but kind of chill. I don't know. I was liking it on the other guy's stream, so I'm going to start playing it. Let's see how loud it is. All right, can you hear? It's not that loud. All right, you guys got to tell me if that's too loud or nice and chill in the background. So I got a bunch of stuff lined up that we can talk about. This is my... I'm going to raise that a little bit. And then that's an audio hijack. And then, if I need to turn it down, I'll turn it down in the Vox app. So Vox is apparently this little player. It's like more like an MP3 player. I was kind of looking for... This is a while ago. I was looking for... Because on the Mac, right? I've been a PC guy my whole life, but a year and a half ago, I went to my main machine being a Mac. And then I had to find, like, well, how do I just play music in the background? So I tried all these apps. I tried, what's that one app where it can play any type of audio and the icon is an orange cone? It begins with a V, I think. It's like open source, and I don't know, people use it. And even Ralph, I think you might have recommended it as an MP3 player for me. But I didn't like that, and so I found this Vox thing, and I don't think I paid for it. I think this is the free version, or maybe I did pay for it. So, podcast engineering school, yes, next semester starts September 10th. Yeah, baby, okay? And mark your calendars, because September 20th... Yes, Heather, VLC media player. I was right, it starts with V. How's the volume of the jam session music in the background, Heather and Ralph and Brandon? But this event, I mean, it's probably not, well, it's almost definitely not going to happen, but it's Storm Area 51. They won't be able to stop us all. I don't know if you heard about this event, but there's like so many people RSVP'd, and I said I'm going. And then I joined their Facebook group here, and it's funny, when I joined the Facebook group, it asked, are you really brave enough to storm Area 51? And I answered no. I thought that'll protect me, like if the government starts coming after people. Like, I said no, man. I just think this is a joke. I'm just having fun with the joke. I don't really want to storm Area 51 and get killed. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I thought it might have been a little loud, but... There we go. How's that? That should be better. Let me know if you want me to crank it up, man. Heather, yeah, just dial it down a bit. Thank you. Should be good now. Or maybe it's still a little bit loud. Right? Yeah, it's like just jamming, and I don't know. It's just like, again, just in the background. That's what I always wanted. Just something in the background to just a little energy, so it's not dead silent. Thank you, Heather, for the alien face. What do you call those things? I mean, it's the little icon. What do you call them, Heather? It's not a meme. That's a emoji. Okay, emoji. Hello. Aliens are real. Yes. Thank you, Ralph Rivera.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So what is new and exciting in your world, okay? Everyone type in one thing that's new and exciting in your world. Eric Hunley is here on Facebook, dude. So, Eric, by the way, I have to look over here to see Facebook because Restream doesn't pull in Facebook comments, even though they claim they do. They don't. It doesn't work. So anyway, Eric, if you really want to, you want to comment and stuff a lot, then probably coming in on YouTube or Twitch is better. But Facebook's totally cool too. It's just that sometimes I don't look over to the right, often enough. Okay, so, but thanks, Eric Hunley. Oh yeah, and Heather just reacted to my, oh God, a lot of drama today in the Podcasters Lounge Facebook group. I am so not good with drama. I'm just not a drama type person at all. I don't know how to handle it. Everything to me is just so simple and clear and upfront, honest. That's it. It is what it is. It's that simple. And what's the problem? But apparently there's problems. Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. Everybody's offended. Everybody's hurt. Okay, anyway, but so the question is, okay, if you're going to go on to the Storm Area 51 event on September 20th, type 1 into the chat, okay? If you're planning on attending, please. You know what? I'm even going to type in here. What if I type here? What does that look like? I just typed in a 1. Wait, did it even work? What happened? No issues allowed in the lounge. I know, Brandon. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Heather, we're going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it too much because, you know, it's like stuff happens, and I get that. And people have a bad day, or it's just people interact differently on Facebook. Some people are all into it, and, oh, I just want to help everybody, man, and, oh, help. And just, you know, shameless self-promotion in the name of helping, which is not true. It's not real. It's just, it's shameless self-promotion. And so other people actually just help. They don't stand on it. They don't grandstand and say, I'm going to help. I'm here to help everyone. Anyone need help? I'm here to help. How about you just help? Millions of people typing in Facebook have problems. They need help. Why don't you just go scout around and find and help? I mean, am I crazy? So, Brandon, what do you mean audio? Oh, no issues allowed. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Well, Ralph built a large golden statue of Chris Curran on Sulaks 9. What the? Barry, do you know what Sulaks 9 is?
No way.
I mean, who does? The natives worship it. Oh, God. All right, so no one's going to Area 51. No problem. Let's move on. And no one in the chat has anything they want to talk about. No problem. Moving on to Boomy. Boomy, baby. All right. See, can you tell I'm so happy because I actually have some background music that's not rubbish, and I know it's going to continue for the 2 hours and I don't have to touch it. Of course, watch my whole computer freeze and stuff, whatever. A cargo cult. Eric Hunley coming over from Facebook to YouTube. Thanks, man. Happy you're here. What have you been up to, Eric? What's happening in your world, dude? The only thing happening in Ralph's world is he built supposedly a large golden statue of me. All right, so I found this. Well, I forget. This was like news, maybe in one of the newsletters, or maybe I just saw it online. Boomy. Make instant music. Create original songs and beats in seconds with artificial intelligence, even if you've never made music before. And then there's a big red button, or reddish button. It's sort of like reddish pink. Probably the same color as the logo, right? Not bright red. It's like a little pinkish light red. Can anyone tell from looking at this color what the hexadecimal code for this web color is? Come on, people. Get with the program, you web people. Your day job gets in the way of fun. Eric Hunley. What? Barry, what is Eric Hunley going to need to really just, you know, get his day job out of the way and have some real fun?
You're going to need a couple of horses or a couple of mules.
Okay. I mean, you know, Glenn the Geek has a couple horses that right there, so you got half of it right there, Eric. All right, drinking tea. You guys aren't drinking anything. You guys are not going to Area 51. Are you gonna go to Boomy and make some music? I was thinking about trying this live, but then again, I got everything running on this one computer, and I don't want to like jeopardize it. I don't know. What do you think? It'd be cool to have a contest. Like, all of you go here. I'll give you 10 minutes to go to boomy.com, create a quick song, and then upload it, and then I'll play it. That'd be cool, right? That's something I would do if I was a viewer. Heather has a mug of coffee and a glass of water. All right, she's hitting the hard stuff again. Hitting that coffee. I had coffee a few times over the past few weeks, which is a lot for me, since I switched to tea mostly. All right, so Boomy, anyone want to see? I thought it was cool because it says you can create original songs and beats in seconds with artificial intelligence. Like, that's cool. I want to try that. Oh, Heather's challenge accepted. Wait a minute. Gonna leave Ralph Rivera in the dust. Ralph is probably falling asleep right now. Barry, can you imagine if Ralph went to Boomy.com and created a song right now for us?
That's frightening.
I know. Although Ralph does own musical instruments. All right. So Heather is now gonna go create a song. Oh God, I hope it's easy, Heather. I don't want to. I don't want you to have to jump through hoops. Well, you got to create an account, obviously. Frankly, but then, you know. Hey, you know what? Other thing I did today is on my channel strip over there. I did everything. All my settings are the same as they always are. But I was thinking for the live stream, like sometimes my plosives, there's a little too much plosives, and so I'm using the high pass filter on my channel strip a little bit. Like from maybe 80, 85 hertz and below, I'm rolling it off a little bit. And I never do that, all right? That's big for me. All right, so if you're not getting enough 80 hertz, if you're missing some of the 60 hertz from me right here, I'm sorry. You want me to put it back? I'll put it back. I will. I'll even add some low end if you want. You want to hear my big radio voice. Yeah, baby. All right? All right. Well, Heather's making a... All right, this... I think I found possibly one of the greatest YouTube videos out there. Have you guys seen this? The Angry Ram versus Ryder? He's back and angrier than ever. Ram Cam edition. Okay, so there's this ram, and the guy put a camera on him. And am I gonna get banned and beaten about the face and neck if I play this video? Where's Gordon Firemark? I have a legal question. I should retain Gordon. Just give, what do you give lawyers? You got to give them a lot of money, right? Like $5,000, $10,000, right, as a retainer. Lawyers don't mess around, they're not just they won't take your phone call unless cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, it's a phone call. Cha-ching. Oh, they need to hear like 7 ka-chings before even, picking up the phone. Hello. All right. So I don't know if I can play this. I might go back and forth between this. All right, I'm gonna play this. I don't think there's much audio. All right, here's the ram. He's eating. He's kind of chilling. He's chilling, and I'm just flipping back and forth so I don't get... Oh, wait. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna get... Here he comes. Here's a guy on the bike. Oh, this is the greatest thing. Watch this. Oh, see the ram? He just... Oh, God. He actually broke part of the bike. Actually, the guy ends up standing here and he can't move for like a minute, and then then the ram keeps backing up and ramming him. All right, I think I played enough. I mean, you can. I'll put the link in the description, or you can. You want me to put it in the chat? I mean, because I'm telling you, I don't want to get banned. But I don't think my chat went through. Did it? Did you guys see that? Come on. Where did it go? All right. Oh, Heather, oh my God, you made the song already? If it's small, you can email it. Or you can, if you have Dropbox or you want to send a link or anything like that. Whatever you normally do, whatever's easiest for you. If it's short, you could probably just email it. And I'll get it. But so he keeps this ram, this ram keeps backing up and ramming the bike, and then the bike gets around him, and he the bike obviously speeds ahead, and then the ram chases him, and then he stops, and he keeps ramming him. It's so funny, man. I don't know if there was angry ram finds 2 more victims. This is just great. And he actually has the ram cam. He has the ram cam on him, and so he switches back and forth. So yeah, the ram cam's right here on the top right. This is just great. You guys like this kind of stuff? I mean, you're being quite quiet. Oh man, now I'm getting really warm from drinking this tea. By the way, I'll give a piece of gear, a piece of audio gear away to the person. Oh wait, did I say what kind of tea I was drinking already? I don't think I did. I think I did, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna see if you could guess that, but I already said it earlier. That'd be funny. All right, Heather might be pasting a link. All right, the Angry Ram Cam. This is just great. This is like, we should put one of these cameras on Ralph Rivera at Podcast Movement, right? Just watch him walk around and just ram people. It'd be great. All right, moving on. The Ram Cam is getting no response from the crowd. Oh, God. All right, you guys got to tell me straight off the bat if you want to even talk about this topic. Okay? Because I have a lot to say. So Dave Jackson posted an ATR 2100 with a pop filter. Tim Ferriss set up in his kitchen. Say it with me. It's not the tech. Ugh. Oh, God. All right. And yeah, thank you, Ryan Gray. Look what the meme he posted. Yeah. I mean, and Eric Hunley, who's here, commented. Then again, of course, there's the guy who edited the first over 120 episodes. You guys want to hear him? Oh, Eric! All right, you're with me, man. All right, thanks. Yeah, Ugg is right. Wow. This is like, wow. Yeah. You know, my sort of argument, my first line of argument for this thinking and this type of preaching from people is like, why even buy an ATR 2100? Why? Just use your phone. Use Anchor. What? Seriously. Why? It's not the tech. Right, Eric? It's not the tech. Use Anchor. Talking to your phone. Here's how you do a podcast. Okay, hello, I'm doing my podcast now. Thanks for joining me on the show. Seriously, why not Anchor with your freaking phone? Jeez. All right, I'm not going to get too upset here. All right, but here's what JPD said. You want to see what JPD said? Oh, wait, let me show you the original. Is it? Is this the original? Yeah, iPhone and Anchor. Yeah, and Dave loves Anchor. Yeah, but why not, Dave? It's not the tech, man. It's not the tech. Just record your podcast. Terrible. Here's the original Tim Ferriss post, by the way. Let's go through this. Since my last hammock office pick was so popular, here's another. My podcast studio for the day. Wait, for the day? What? All right. You can see the $65 USB mic, ATR 2100, and $20 earbuds. Both fit in a jacket pocket. That plus a few bucks for Ecamm call recorder on Skype is all you need for 400 million plus downloads. Okay. I've done perhaps 70% of my interviews with less than $100 in gear. Okay. As someone said in an episode 150, once you get fancy, fancy gets broken. Oh, once you get fancy, fancy gets broken. All right. Now look, there's merit to everything he's saying here. There's some merit. And this is what people don't understand about us, people who understand tech more than the average person. For instance, they might think that my argument is that, oh no, it's all about the tech. It has nothing to do with your message. It just matters. You need to spend thousands on audio gear, and it doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth. That's how you do a podcast. Is that really what I'm saying? Is that really what everyone else is saying? Who's saying that? No one. Jeez. Oh, Heather, you dropped it in Facebook? All right, I'll check it out. Dave Jackson bashing will not be accepted. No, I'm not bashing Dave Jackson at all. Look, all Dave Jackson needs is to say, it's not all about the tech. That's all he needs to say. It's not all about the tech. That's it. That would save it. Here he says it's not the tech, and he is wrong. The tech plays a role. Period. You can't argue that. You can't say the tech doesn't matter. You can't say that. What you can say, it's not all about the tech, or you can say it's only 1% about the tech. I would accept that. I agree with that. Fine. You want to say the tech is only 1% of the whole picture? Fine. But don't say it's 0%. It's not the tech. I can't stand that. And I know Dave knows better. If he was on here now, he would tell me, oh no, I understand that. And I know he understands that. But then please say it. You realize people are reading this who don't know anything. And all you're doing is encouraging to run out and buy crap equipment and not know how to use it and sound like utter crap. Yeah, Eric, I didn't even get to that. We're not even a quarter way through this whole debacle. Yeah, no, I'm not taking him out of context, Ralph. This is what he wrote. It's not the tech. And this is exactly what Tim Ferriss is saying. Right? It's not the tech. That's what they're saying. So then you got Jason DeFilippo. I edited over 110 of Tim's shows. I know how shitty that setup is without the caveat that you need an experienced editor and about $1,200 in software. And I'm sorry I cursed. I didn't mean to ever curse on this stream. But I was just reading it. So sorry about the curse. Families out there, I apologize. So what he's saying, this is what he's saying in general. What he's saying is, in order to make this sound good, it takes a lot of work. A lot of work that Tim Ferriss can afford because he's rich and he's successful. But the average person isn't going to hire a top-notch editor with all kinds of software to fix all these mistakes. Right? It's not going to happen. That's the truth. All I want is people to say the truth. Just say it's only 5% about the gear. That's all. The rest is all your message and yada yada. Just say that. Everybody will be happy. I mean, it's just the truth. That's all. I see everyone wants to make it seem so easy. See, 400 million downloads. It's easy. It ain't easy. Why doesn't Tim Ferriss and Dave Jackson go over to Joe Rogan's show and say, you know what, Joe, you don't need SM7Bs. You just need an ATR 2100. And why do you have all this gear and all these cameras? You don't need it. It's not about the tech, Joe Rogan. Right? See, the thing I don't like is as an audio professional who hears all this nonsense that no one else hears, even to this day, there's issues with Tim Ferriss's show. I can't listen to it. So, but I'll never tell him. I'll never say why. Because I don't want to bash people. My objective is not to bash people. My point is that you need to speak truthfully about this. This is why most of the podcasts in the space sound like rubbish. Because people don't think, oh, it's not about the tech. Sorry, it is a little bit about the tech. See, I'm willing to come 95% of the way toward you, but you're unwilling to come 5%. Even though you know it's true, you're not going to say it. Why doesn't it say it here? So then you get JPD coming out, and then you get people are saying, great point. Yeah, well, that's it. You're right. Yeah, his first tweet was, this is not good podcasting advice. Which, okay, I don't know if the advice is good or bad, but it's just not the truth. There's a bit of survivor bias in there too. Yeah, true. Maybe. You're getting Dave Jackson on here? Let's get him on here. I can already tell you what he's going to say. Here's what he's going to say. Well, I know the tech is a tiny bit important, but I was just typing a Facebook post. That's what he'll say. And I'll say, yeah, you're right. And I know. That's what he'll say. Yeah, so then, see, Tim Ferriss posted, then everybody and their mother wants to start posting it. Oh, if you're planning a podcast, don't worry. He's got 400 million downloads. All you have to do is buy a cheap-ass mic and a phone or something. You know? Then you get everyone shouting from the rooftops how easy it is and how, that's it, you don't need anything. And then what you have is all these people going out and sounding like utter rubbish or borderline rubbish. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. I agree with all these people. I agree with them, except for that one little thing, which they never mention. They never mention. Everybody wants to pretend it's so easy. It's not the tech, yada yada, and that's just wrong. That's not true, and you're messing with beginners. You're messing with the beginners. Because they don't know better. All right. Walking. Okay, let's talk about walking. Wait, what the heck is this? Computer simulation of a human walk cycle? What? Weird. Anyway, walking. When's the last time you went out walking? Heather has a Samsung S9 and the AKG in earphones with inline mic. There you go, Heather. That's all you need to do a podcast. That's it. Ralph says, my Blue Yeti doubles as a lightsaber. Oh, yeah. You don't have a Blue Yeti. You don't have a Blue Yeti. I know I don't have one. And I know, well, JPD, I think he used to have one. I don't know what he did with his Blue Yeti. Anyway. See, and that's the thing. I don't want to come across as like an audio snob, because I'm not. I just want people to tell the truth. The truth is, like I always say, good enough is good enough. I agree with that. That's Dave Jackson's mantra in life when it comes to microphones and gear. Good enough is good enough. I agree. Oh, Heather. Oh, she sent me the song. So I'm not an audio snob. I just want people to speak the truth. Not too much truth speaking around in this world these days. I'll tell you that much. Oh my God. Look at this. Heather, how cool are you? Oh, I'll play it right from here. All right, let me stop the, yeah, baby. The jam. Did anyone, take any mind-altering drugs before this, before this stream? I'm just wondering, because anyway, the Grateful Dead would sound a lot better. Ralph, look at you. Stoking the fire, Ralph Rivera. All right, let's see. So, again, this is Boomy. Apparently, you can just create music. And Heather just created. Look, the artist is Heather. Look, she's already selling records, man. She's making money. Okay? It's called Ambient. Ooh. All right, let's try it out. Let's hear it. original Heather music.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No way. Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow, what a chord to end on. That's a very strange chord to end on. You left us all hanging, right? Because it didn't come back and resolve. But that's great. Thank you, Heather. You guys like this? Can we give it up for Heather? Barry, how much do you like Heather Welch from New Zealand?
190%.
I know. That's the average percentage that people like Heather, actually. Wow, that was cool. Thank you, Heather. See, to make a top 40 record, all you need is Boomy. That's it, man. You don't need anything else, man. It's not about the tech. All right, we're changing subjects. I guarantee Ralph reached out to Dave Jackson. I know it. Andy Wang's here on Facebook. Sorry, Andy. This is the sound clip I just was reaching for. I didn't know what I was reaching for.
It's a mess.
It's a mess that Andy Wang is here on Facebook? Come on. Oh, Andy Wang. Yeah, Blue Yeti. Oh, God. You missed the whole rant. Andy Wang is here. This is all you need to search for in life on Google. Andy Wang money. Okay? That's it. Okay? Then you come here to his company, Runnymede Capital Management, and then you click on podcast. That's Andy Wang right there, by the way. Oh, that's not Andy Wang. Oh, that's his guest, Nelson Dellis. And you come here and you see Inspired Money with Andy Wang. If you haven't listened to this show yet, come on. Oh, let me start my Grateful Dead again. Sorry for all the... Wait, what am I doing? Where am I clicking? Oh, yeah. Andy Wang loves the Grateful Dead. Andy Wang is everywhere. Wait, what was that? Just reminded me of a movie quote. Oh, it's from one of my favorite movies. Now I can't think of the movie. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that great of a thing. Andy Wang is everywhere. Oh, now he's on YouTube as well.
Nah. Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, he's on YouTube now. All right, well, so we were just going to talk about walking. When's the last time you took a walk? By yourself. Let's put it that way, right? Even better. When's the last time you took a walk by yourself? Type it into the chat. Yes, Barry loves when we all reach out to him.
Trust me, this man is on the money.
I know, Andy Wang, right?
Trust me, this man is on the money.
I know. He's Andy, he's looking at your website. Barry is looking at your website. He just keeps saying that. Trust me, this man is on the money. Barry, do you think Andy Wang is going to reach? Do you think Andy Wang is going to pod fade and quit before he reaches 200 episodes?
I don't think so.
Dave Jackson! Oh God, he's here on Facebook. His ears are ringing. Welcome to the lounge, buddy. We're just talking about walking. We just did a whole thing, which we're not really I don't want to rehash it all because I went on a bit of a rant. But it was all about, where is it? This! Your post about the ATR 2100 and Tim Ferriss and say it with me. It's not the tech. So yeah. If you want to hear the whole rant, you can actually rewind. Well, maybe not on Facebook, but I know on YouTube you can actually rewind the live stream and watch it. So anyway, nothing new, Dave. It's the same argument as ever that it's not about the tech, but it is, 5% about the tech probably. So that's it. There you go. Oh yeah. So then we're talking about walking, and I know Dave Jackson goes walking quite often. Yes, I could see your chat. Oh, Dave, the chat is on the screen, but thing is, the Facebook chat doesn't get pulled into the screen. So if you go to YouTube and watch, then you'll see everything. If you want, or you could look at the screen. The chat's on the screen too. But your chat won't go on the screen because Restream.io is their integration with Facebook is not good, and I don't know whose fault it is. Probably Facebook's fault. 3 people and 1 Yeti. Yes! We need to do a show. That's the name of the show. Me, Dave Jackson, and Andy Wang. That's what we're doing. And Barry, what else do we need?
You're going to need a couple of horses or a couple of mules.
All right. Well, so anyway, I know Dave Jackson goes walking and he does his live videos. Dave does Dave, you do a great job of creating content with short videos like that. Because you actually have an idea in your head, you want to get it, and then you just do a live video. It's cool. Like, I don't know why I don't. I could try to do that, but it's just not. That's not what I feel. Plus, I'm not as charismatic. Plus, I'm not in the Hall of Fame like Dave Jackson. So anyway, the reason I have this on the screen, okay? You're probably like, what the? Why the? Mike Wilkerson. Oh, jeez. Oh, now everyone's moving over from Facebook to YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's the place to be. YouTube or Twitch. Those are the 2 best streaming platforms. The only reason I'm streaming to Facebook is because we have the Facebook group there, which it's an awesome group. Although we had some drama today. Oh, God. I need help. I really need help managing that group. But anyway, I went for a walk the other day, and I was with my wife, so it wasn't by myself, but it was a long walk. We did 5.1 miles, and we walked up a huge hill all the way around. It took about 2 hours because we went up and down. It wasn't just a flat walk of 5 miles. It was probably the total elevation gain was probably around 400 feet, which isn't not crazy, but that's not nothing. And I realized when I was walking that walking makes you come up with a lot of ideas. Like, it's something to do with walking and your brain, and then it just, like, you sort of process a lot of thoughts and you come up with creative ideas when you're walking. It always happens. And even, what's the book I have? It's called Rest. The book is called Rest. It's a really cool book about how we need downtime and rest time, and because it helps us digest things and information and experiences. And then it also it mentions walking because a lot of famous people would walk and they'd get ideas, and so it's just great. I did Ralph, I did give Dave the 30-second version. I didn't give him the whole version. We talked about Dave's post. Then we looked at Tim Ferriss's original post. Then we look at JPD's tweet. And then we were just commenting that other people are posting about it, and there's other stuff. Yeah. So that's it. We can have this debate anytime. It's not even a debate. We agree. That's the thing. We agree. So, all right, walking. There you go. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Cal Newport. Oh, this is kind of along the same vein. You guys know who Cal Newport is? I read his book. I'm looking over there because it's over there. Oh God, what's the name of his book? Yeah, Deep Work. That's the one. This is Cal Newport. Deep Work is the book I read. Great book. Wow. That's a great book. Wow. All right. So anyway, this is Cal Newport, and he's written other books. I think his new one is, well, why don't I just, I'm sure he has a list of books on his own website, right? If I click on this. Uh-oh, nothing's happening, Cal. Yeah, Digital Minimalism. That's his new one. Because he's all about living a focused life in a noisy world. You know, rules for focused success in a distracted world. He's all about, like, taking time off from social media or even just not even using social media. Anyway, he has he has an email newsletter, which is great because he only emails, like, maybe twice a month. Not often. Maybe once a month sometimes. I don't know. He doesn't email a lot. But when he emails, it's a really interesting article. And so he emailed, this is one of his blog posts. It's like I couldn't stop. And, you know, it's about someone who, or a woman who was, she had a job where it was sort of built into her job. She had to be, like, on social media and keeping track of things on different platforms. And, like, her whole life was always, like, she couldn't even part with her phone for like 30 seconds. I mean, I think, was it her or someone else? I think she went to her, yeah, here it is. I remember having a boss yell at me. Once because I went to the bathroom and didn't answer my phone. No joke. I was told I should have left my BlackBerry with the front desk for someone to answer. Really? I mean, yeah, so you get the idea. It can get crazy, right? This whole online world, and I don't know. I've been watching some Ben Shapiro lately, who I really like. I mean, I like anyone who tries to talk about substance instead of just all this rhetoric nonsense. So, but anyway, it's like all the political garbage, just the social media garbage, like, it's a lot of garbage, man. Do you think that there's a lot of garbage out there? Type 1 in the chat if you think there's a ton of garbage in social media and the news and politics. And I already found out that for some reason I can't type into this chat. I mean, I can type and I hit enter, but then I don't see it. Mike McCowan, oh my God. He says I'm still drunk with power. Mike McCowan on Facebook, making me look to the right and showing the side of my face. You like the side of my face? Okay. Dave Jackson says 1. Barry, what is Dave Jackson like besides the nonsense on social media and the news and politics?
Beans, coffee, and biscuit, and a little piece of fatback.
Oh, Dave Jackson with his little piece of fatback. All right, we'll have to remember that next week. Next week is Podcast Movement. Has that sunk in yet? Anyone? All right. So anyway, this is like taking breaks from. So what I did is I read Deep Work at the end of last year, and I took Facebook and Twitter off my phone, even Instagram. I basically took all my social media off my phone for like a few months, and I was actually working out. Oh, I thought a phone was ringing. Didn't it sound like a phone was ringing? But it's the Grateful Dead, man. Yeah, man. So anyway, I took a few months off, and man, what a difference. All right, Dave Jackson, peace, man. See you in Orlando next week. So yeah, when you take time off social media and away from the news, like, it's just so helpful. Like, you start to feel like a human being again, and like, especially all this political nonsense. Like, if you go walk in the street, you just meet people, and everyone's like, hi, and you're like, hey, what's up? Everybody's normal, mostly. There's like a zillion good people in the world. But if you watch the news, you think there's all these wars and cultural things. Like, it's crazy. It's stupid. Not wars like wars. I mean, like, wars between races and people. It's like, no, it's not. No. Oh, yeah. Let's get political. All right, let's get Ralph. Ralph, type in your political agenda. All right, maybe not. Oh, yeah, Mike McCowan watching. Mike McCowan, type in your political agenda. I know you disagree with me on lots of things. Okay, terrific. Got the fat back. All right. Well, if you're just joining, welcome. Hello. Type in the chat, say hi. Make sure you click the like and subscribe and submit and whatever else you can click. Just click stuff on the screen. Ask questions later. Okay, so in my search... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, baby. Happy click. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Podcaster's Toolbox. Get back on the mic. What if you're not off the mic? Everything you need to manage and promote your podcast. Yeah, baby. This is Ralph M. Rivera's baby. It's being born as we speak. You can see the feet sticking out here, whatever. Oh, no, the head comes out first. Whatever. Okay, terrific.
Monkeys, pumas, yeah.
Wait, Mike McCowan, what do you mean when you type in a hamster in every pot? Yes, Mike McCowan, I could see your chat, but it's on Facebook, so I gotta look over here, and I don't always, sometimes I go, a few minutes without looking over there. Sorry, man. If you want to come on YouTube or Twitch, that's a better way to watch and actually type in your chat and stuff. Man, I wish the Facebook chat showed up on the screen, but it just doesn't. I should email Restream again and be like, dude, why doesn't it work? Still. And they're going to be like, here's what they're going to say. Disconnect your profile and then reconnect it. But no, I've done that at least every other week for the past 4 months. It doesn't work. And then they're like, I don't know. That's the support you get. It's like, great. So, anyway, Ralph and his wife Carolyn are. Remember I was talking. Was it last week or the week before? I think it was 2 weeks ago that I went on the serious rant about life and I literally I didn't know if I was going to actually come back and continue the Podcasters Lounge. Remember that? But because I didn't know how to. Because I didn't know, how to promote my school, right? You guys know this is my school, Podcast Engineering School. The problem with my school is that there's nothing else like it in the world. And it's providing training in an industry, and there's no other training like this in that industry. So whenever you talk to marketing people, they're like, oh, look at what your competition's doing and what's working for them. Well, what if you have no competition? Literally, there's no one. I created something new and different. So guess what? I'm screwed. Well, not really, but it just means that there's no roadmap to follow. Okay, great. So Ralph and his wife are, especially his wife, because, Ralph. Ralph. Okay. Ralph's wife is going to help me and figure out how I can market my school. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Heather. See, thank God for Heather. At least one person here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right. So, jeez. Read Play Bigger by Christopher Lochhead. It's about category creation. Oh, really? Play Bigger by... Oh, yeah. Isn't this music is awesome. Seriously, what do you think about this background music? And if you don't know or you just realize there's background music, that's a good thing. Okay. All right, good. I wonder if I can... See? This is what I need. Eric Hunley, have you read this? Cliff Arnold's here. Dude. Barry, Cliff Arnold's here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know, he's here. Okay, yeah, Cliff, looking forward to the day I can go through your school course. Yeah, man, well, I'm here. It's actually so much more than a school. Like, that's what I can't convey on the webpage is like, it's a school, but it's also like a mentorship. And it's like years-long mentorship. You can think of it that way. But it's hard to, I mean, how do you say that simply? You know, it's hard. Yes, Eric Hunley, I'm going to get the audiobook of this. This is what I need. Dude, if I read this and start kicking butt, it's all Eric Hunley's, it's all due to Eric Hunley, okay? Everyone heard it here. This is a live stream. I can't take those words back. I already said it. Yes, Cliff Arnold. Wait, what? You know him? You know this dude? Wait a minute. Looks like there's 4 authors. Al Ramadan, Dave Peterson, Christopher Lockheed, and Kevin Maney. Is there really 4 authors? Let's check it out. Sorry, I'm scrolling fast. I'm sorry. Here's what people are saying. Available at the retailers. Cool. All right, I'm going to scroll quick. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to check this out. Yeah, baby. All right. So, anyway, Ralph's wife's going to help me promote my school. And actually, I had a call this morning with Mr. Ian Anderson Gray. He's over in the UK. He said, I said, what the hey? I said, we met today with Ian Anderson Gray. Okay, anyway, he actually just started a podcast a few months ago. He told me a little bit about it, and he actually invited me onto the show. The Confident Live Marketing Podcast. Yes, so it's about being confident when you're live streaming, when you're live stream marketing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't listened yet. I just talked to him this morning, so I'm going to check out his podcast. The Confident Live Marketing Podcast is aimed at establishing entrepreneurs who want to level up their impact, authority, and profits through the power of live video, webinars, and podcasts. Okay, we'll focus on knocking down the 3 main barriers these entrepreneurs face when creating live content. Live video camera fear. There's the F word. Live video tech and gear. So the tech and gear. It's not about the tech, Ian. Man. Oh my God, I whiffed 3 times on clicking a Barry clip.
Oh, forget it.
Thank you. Wow, did you see that? I'm like, can you see by my head movement when I whiff? Wow, all right. And the third thing is the content marketing sphere. All right, well, anyway, it was a good call with Ian, and I'm going to check out his show. And then we'll see what we can do. Oh, do I want to even go there? I don't even want to go there. I've done enough ranting. You know? Oh, he wrote it with the others. He's a 4X Silicon Valley CMO. 4 times Silicon Valley CMO. Really? All right. Man. Eric Hunley. Well, I'll read the book first, but then I might, well, we'll see. If I love the book, I might want to meet him. That'd be cool. Or even get consultation. That's what I always think I need. Like since my school, it's just me. I mean, it's great. Everyone loves it. I've had 60 plus students come through my school, and every single one of them loved it, period. Unanimous. But I don't know how to market it, and the other thing is, again, it's just me. So, like, I wanted to, if I could talk to people who maybe have experience creating and dominating markets, someone like that, if they like consulted me, if they learned what my school was and what I was doing, maybe they could tell me what things to do to grow it into something really even more helpful and successful. But anyway, that's just an idea. We'll see what happens. The big news is this. Have you pre-ordered this yet? Look, it says you purchased this item on August 7th. Well, that's today. Yes. Mike McCallan says, have you read Dr. Seuss? Yes. Mike McCallan says, blaze your own trail. Oh, a hamster in every pot was his political statement. That's classic. All right. Wait, what is that spoofing off of? A car in every driveway? No. Mike, what was the original? A couch in every living room? No. A computer in every house. That was it, right? Yeah. Was that it? A personal computer in every house? I don't know. Mike McCallan. All right. So, look. We need to see this large. All right. This is Tool's new album, okay? It's been 12 years or more than 12 years. It's been around 12 years since their last album, okay? Chicken in every pot. Is that the saying? Really? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. So maybe that's right. You're probably right. All right, this is the new this is the new Tool album. That's the cover. It's available. Look. Wait a minute. Which one did I order? This one is $37.67. Oh, that's how much it cost. So it's a CD, but I don't know if it's more than one CD or what. But the CD costs $37.67. So there's a bunch of packaging. It's not just the CD in a CD case, okay? There's some packaging. I think there might be like lights or something. I don't know. But I don't care. This is one of my favorite bands of all time, and I mean, if it said $100, I would have bought it. If it said $200, I would have bought it. This is Tool. Hello? New album from Tool. Hello? McFly. So anyway, I bought this. I almost bought two of them, but then I was like, this is what I thought. Because Tool is holding a listening party in Jerome, Arizona, where Maynard lives. It's going to be on... That's Maynard, the singer, by the way. That's his vineyard where he's standing, which is in Jerome, Arizona. So, yeah, Thursday, August 29th. Jerome, Arizona will be the unofficial center of the universe for Tool fans. Yeah, baby. And my original plan was to go to Jerome, meet Maynard, and then from there head up to Area 51. But Area 51 is like 3 weeks later, so I was like, what are we going to do for 3 weeks, you know? Well, we could play the new Tool record, but... Anyway, the party is free. Runs from 4 to 6, and I think he just booked another one because so many people want to go. Thing is, this place, wherever they're having it, his store is called Pussifer the Store. That's where they're going to have it. It only holds like 84 people. That's what it said. It's like, really? I mean, so many people are going to drive from L.A. to Jerome, Arizona for this party, right? I mean, again, anyway. Are you guys feeling the new Tool album? I don't think so, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I bought it. And look, a new song. Well, this is the first studio track they've released on YouTube. By the way, Tool just literally within the last week or two, before the last week or so, they didn't have any of their music on Spotify or YouTube or... what was it? Apple Music. And literally within the past week, they just put all their albums everywhere, which is awesome. Even they put other older songs on YouTube. So, I don't know. Very cool. Psyched about it. Cliff says, can't wait to hear the new Volbeat, but we'll check out Tool's new one too. Great suggestion. Volbeat. I don't know Volbeat. What kind of music is it, Cliff? New album, Rewind, Replay, Rebound. I haven't heard of these guys. Ooh, I love learning about new bands and new music. Don't you just love that? Like, right? Like, isn't that like one of the exciting parts of life is like when your friend says, hey, have you heard this album or have you heard of this band? And you're like, no. How cool is that? Right? I don't know. Music and the arts and stuff, or like, even just music. Take music. Try to imagine a world without music. You can't. Mike Wilkerson on Facebook. He asks, are the sandwiches here yet? No, dude. But I finished my Lapsang Souchong tea. Yeah, baby. And I'm drinking water. Oh. And we are jamming with some live Grateful Dead from a live show. So hopefully we won't get taken down and whatever. The eldest bro! Oh!
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The eldest bro is here, Barry.
No way. You crazy?
I'm telling he just arrived.
No way.
Barry.
You crazy?
Barry, relax, man. He's here. He's here. Look in the chat. You see? Look, Barry, look in the chat. You see him now?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, you got him. All right. The eldest bro shows up. Mike Wilkerson on Facebook. Isn't that illegal, or have you got the license? Actually, Mike Wilkerson, I saw another streamer use this exact audio. Actually, this one. This is it right here. Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. Sorry. So, anyway, this is the, it's on YouTube, and it's a jam-only compilation, and I know another streamer who was using it, and his, he didn't have a problem. So, because I think it's jam-only, and because it's live, and plus, I don't think the Grateful Dead actually care about people sharing their music, right? I mean, that's like part of their ethos that, right? They didn't mind if you recorded their whole show, right? So I don't think they care. And anyway, it's live. Yeah, they traditionally let people plug into the soundboards to record their shows. Exactly. Wow, they were before their time, huh? Or after their time? Or wait, I don't know. Never mind. Or maybe something out of ancient times? I don't know. Anyway, that's why I feel okay playing this. But you know what? Hey, after the stream's over, we'll see if I get a knock on the door and the video taken down and beaten about the face and neck. All right. So where were we? All right. We talked about Tool, and I was looking at Volbeat. I gotta check this out. I'm gonna check this out, Cliff. So when did their new one come out? Out now. All right, new album out now. Cool. I'm gonna check this out. Sometimes I like buying music too. Like, do you ever see a band and a new album or something, and you're like, instead of like trying to hear something and like, oh, do I like this band? Did you ever just like impulse buy music and just be like, oh, this looks cool? I remember going into. It was a music store in New York City when I was really young, and it was like a cassette. Like, we were looking at cassette tapes, okay? And I remember we used to just go to the music store and you'd pick out cassette tapes and there'd be like a metal section and a classic rock, whatever. And so I found, every now and then you find like a cassette tape. It just looks cool. You can't listen to it. You can't try it. And you gotta buy it. And then once you buy it, you can't return it. Well, maybe they would let you do something. I don't know. But you gotta buy it and then listen. So... Mike Wilkerson, he says, oh, bleep. He's going over to YouTube. Oh, yeah. All right. So, okay, Eldest Bro's now on his PC. Yeah, baby. Eldest bro, you missed. Wow. I don't even know how to describe this stream. All I could say is Ralph M. Rivera was really trying hard to get me into a fight with Dave Jackson, okay? He was trying hard, okay? All right, anyway, I'm going to check out Volbeat. Cliff, is it metal or is it heavy or what? Anyway, I'll find out. I'll check it out. Okay, so the new Tool album. Okay. So I recorded an episode of my show that's going to go out tomorrow, but I wanted to quickly talk about something on these daily goodies. You know, I'm writing these daily goodies, right? These little blog posts, and I put them up, and they're just little tidbits of audio production, podcast production tips, techniques, all this stuff, right? Whatever. Oh, it is heavy? Okay, thanks, Cliff. Hey, Cliff, do you like, what's the band? I'm going to forget the band name now. Gojira. Gojira? I learned about them within the last year. I don't own any of their stuff, but wow. That's all I have to say is wow. That is next level. I mean, and I'm a drummer, so you know. The drummer of Gojira is ridiculous. Okay. So I wrote this post, should you sell your old gear, right? And here's the thing. I own a lot of gear, okay? Because here's the thing. I upgrade my gear frequently, or not so much anymore. I've kind of, there was probably a 3 or 4 year period where I was buying gear and trying things and buying gear to go out and do live stuff, or, just buying gear for various recording scenarios, right? And then sometimes I'd buy a piece of gear, and then a year or two later I'd see a better piece of gear and I'd buy it, and then the old one I still have, and of course I still have some mixers because of my old setup. So, and I'm an audio engineer, right? And this is my business. I produce podcasts and I teach podcast production, and sometimes I bring gear to events to show it off and have microphone test drives, and sometimes I make videos of gear. So you get the idea. I have a lot of gear. So I decided to write this post called, should you sell your old gear? And then I just went on to say that, whenever you upgrade your gear, inevitably you have to decide if you're going to sell your old gear. And I said I tend to keep gear for 2 reasons. Someday that previously used piece of gear may come in handy. Again, maybe I'm going to go to some event and I need a recorder, and I'm like, oh, let me take my old Tascam DR40. I'll bring that on location. Right? Old gear sometimes comes in handy, and that's logical, but it actually is a little bit rare, right? It doesn't happen all the time that you're pulling stuff out of the closet to use it, right? Doesn't happen all the time. Happens sometimes. Okay. Then I'm not experienced with selling used gear. I don't know how the whole eBay, all that thing. I don't know used gear. I don't buy used gear. I don't want used gear. I don't trust used gear. All that. So I don't know how to sell it. I don't know where to sell it. I don't know what the terms should be. Yeah, Mike Wilkerson says the old gear is awesome for podcaster meetups. Yeah, it's okay. I agree. And that's my point as well. So, Oakland Twitch, dude, who is that? That's Mike McCallan, I think. Is that Mike McCallan as Oakland Twitch? Barry, do you think that's Mike McCallan?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, that's what I thought. Yeah, being able to show what was. Anyway, there's plenty of uses for old gear. And then I say, of course, I'm in the unusual situation where, because I teach podcast production, I may want to use or demonstrate various gear for educational or marketing reasons in the future, right? I mean, I did my microphone test drive a few years ago when I had 8 or 10 microphones lined up running through a mixer, and I would have people come and talk into all 10 separately, and I would record that audio separately. And then I'd make an audio file for them, and I'd send it to them later. And at home, they can sit there on their own headphones or speakers and listen to their voice on 10 different microphones. How freaking valuable is that to know which mic is best with your voice? It's great. First of all, no, not many people valued it that much. A lot of people thought I was selling microphones, and they wouldn't even come near the booth. They didn't want to be pressured to buy a microphone. I'm like, what? Anyway, another example of me doing something that's on the leading edge of an industry and that most people in that industry don't understand. Story of my life. Okay. But then I say, but soon I'll have to overcome these two reasons and sell some stuff, though, because I believe there's a point for each of us when you simply have way too much gear sitting around not being used and will probably never be used, okay? So then I say, what is your philosophy regarding selling your old gear? Okay, great. Maybe it was my booth babe. Hey! I didn't look into booth babes, thank you. I mean, officially, I didn't look into booth babes, okay? I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, you have some used gear. Works fine. Yeah. Totally. Okay. So now what I want to read one of the comments to you. And this comment is from Mike Thomas. Now, Mike Thomas, I think he comments on every single Daily Goodie ever. I mean, literally, if you go to podcastengineeringschool.com, click on Daily Goodie, and just scroll through them. And I think Mike Thomas comments on everyone, and I think he's from the UK or Europe somewhere, and he has a lot of great comments. I mean, and I like it. Okay, good. Comment. It's great. That's what I want people to do. Everything he comments has been great, but this comment to this post, I didn't like it. I didn't like the tone of it. Now, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't want to pretend like I'm crying, like, oh, I don't like the tone of that comment. It's not like that. But you'll see, I'm going to read his comment, and it's a little harsh, man. It's a little like he doesn't understand my situation, that I actually want and sort of need to have a bunch of gear around because of what I do, right? Which he apparently, I mean, obviously he doesn't know what I do. Mike. Heather, yes, Heather's here. Sunshine Summit, we're going to talk about that next. Wait, why didn't it? Wow, oh, that was a delay. See, Sunshine Summit Heather, that's all you got to search for. All right, we're going to talk about this. Wait, what? Oh, God. Oh, I always do this, Heather. I poke around for this. Yeah, here it is. Okay, but I'm going to finish this story. So I'm going to read you the comment, right? I just read you the post. It's about me and my old gear, and I gave you the backstory. Okay, so Mike Thomas says, this is the mindset of a hoarder. It might come in useful one day. That's wrong grammar, right? Okay. If you bought something to replace something, move the old one on. Selling it via eBay or similar gives someone else a chance to move up the gear ladder. Okay. If the new item doesn't replace it, why did you buy it? Really, dude? Okay, why would you want to demonstrate on old gear? Really, dude? Surely you'd use the current latest gear. Really? Are you running a school or a museum? Now that's actually kind of funny, but the tone of that is just, I mean, really, dude? I'm putting on all this great content that you love, and you're going to give me this kind of attitude, right? Is it just me, or is that that's a little like he's sort of almost yelling at me and sort of, you know, telling me that you're ridiculous, man. What are you, running a museum, right? And I'll finish it. Where it gets difficult is when you store up items just in case. I might need 64 directional mics and some stereo pairs in case someone asks me to record an orchestra. This is where you need to take a hard look at yourself and ask what the chance of that is. Okay. Anyway, I didn't like the tone of this, and he doesn't know me, so I actually responded to him. I didn't, you know, not an angry response or anything, but I did say, I'm not sure if you meant to have such a condescending tone in your post, but either way, I'm going to respectfully shred some of your comments on a future Daily Goody episode or the Podcasters Lounge, but whatever. Anyway, this is, I think, a good example of someone who he probably meant well, and maybe I am taking it a little, perceiving it as a little more condescending than it really is. But I don't know. It just, the tone of this is like, it's almost like making fun of someone who has some gear laying around. And it's not that I just have all this gear and I'm an idiot and I'm never going to use it. It's like, no, I have gear because this is my industry. Anyway, I already made my points, right? You guys get it. Mike Wilkerson got tossed from a guy's chat room because he said, "You, sir, are an idiot." It's all about context, what comfort level you have people deliver, and the general context is a YMMV scenario. YMMV? Okay. Andy Wang, still here. Marie Kondo meets sound engineer. Oh. Anyway, Mike Thomas, thank you. And I hope this explanation enlightened you a little bit about my particular situation. And one other thought I had, and this is a stupid thought. This is a dumb thought, but what if I am a hoarder? Maybe I want to be a hoarder. Right? What are you, on your moral high ground that hoarding is no good? Dude, it's a free country. I can hoard stuff if I want, right? Seriously. I'm not kidding. I mean, I know that's a dumb argument, but I'm just saying. Some people like hoarding stuff. And so what? We should make fun of them? Come on. Let's rise above that a little bit, right? I don't know. Yeah, tone is very difficult. So anyway, I don't know. But I wrote a response. He didn't respond. He probably didn't see it, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm happy Mike is part of the community. I'm happy he comments, and I don't really take offense to this. I just think it was a little short-sighted and someone trying to respond without knowing the full story, and also with a little bit of a condescending tone. Are you running a school or a museum? I mean, really, dude? I mean, that's just coming at me a little bit, right? He knows I don't run a museum, right? Anyway. It's a generational thing, too. My dad looked at half my house and said, in his South Bostonite self, "What the F already, Mike?" Yeah. Yeah. "Enlighten your ignorance" was a good line. Oh, thanks, Andy. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like we were talking about earlier, I don't want to fight with people, because I don't want to fight. None of this stuff is really that big or important, but at the same time, it's like, dude, we're all trying to learn and help each other. You know what I mean? Like, are you running a museum? Really, dude? All right, well, look. The way you overcome all these types of things is you go to Andy Wang's site and listen to his Inspired Money podcast, okay? As soon as we're done here, everyone, go to blog.runningmead.com/topic/podcast. Actually, the link will be in the show notes later. I put the link in the show notes afterwards. It's the barf jelly bean from Mike Thomas. Oh, jeez. Yeah, some people, you know what it is also? Some people, and I don't know if Mike Thomas is like this, but some people, like I don't know what it is. Like, I have a background in audio engineering, right? And I have my background, right? I have my lot of experience. So when I talk, it's like some people, this is how it feels sometimes. Tell me if I'm crazy, but and this happens on my show. When I interview some people, it's like it just feels like they're trying to puff themselves up so they seem as knowledgeable as me, and they're trying to just talk about things and throw out audio words and whatever, and trying to be the big tough audio engineer guy. I'm overdoing it, but it's subtle. But some people, they try to do that to sort of compete or to show how much they know, or to flex their muscles and see how big and tough I am. I don't do that. I don't have to do that, but some people feel they do, and very few people. I'm just saying that's a perception I get sometimes. I don't know. Do you guys ever get that perception from people? That they're sort of just posturing and sort of pretending to be a little more high and mighty than they are, kind of thing. And again, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's how people act, it's okay, but it's just a perception of mine, that's all. Andy Wang's gonna pay me after the stream.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, someday, Andy, I'm gonna have like a donate button, or I literally don't know how these other streamers do it. People can donate, and then like when someone donates, it comes up on the screen, and it says Andy Wang donated $20. There's a delicious bag of jelly beans. I love the fruit ones. I can stand the popcorn ones, but can't stand the popcorn ones. But I will go out of my way to avoid them. Oh, you can stand the popcorn ones. Mike Wilkerson, no, I don't know the barf jelly bean story in general. What is it? Yeah, because I didn't get your other... Can you explain it here, or should I look it up? Yeah, Streamlabs, right? Can I just remind you of how happy I am that I don't have to fight with the music throughout the stream? That we can just listen to some chill in the background jam music? Right? You guys liking it? Is it loud enough? Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like... Wait. Oh, is this it? Hold on. How the barf flavored... Wait, how the barf flavored jelly bean was created by accident? What? Jelly Bean R&D manager Ambrose Lee shares stories of behind Jelly Belly's Army of Flavors. Okay. When Hong Kong born Ambrose Lee joined the Jelly... Oh, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Where's the meat and potatoes here? Let's throw up an unintended flavor. However, wasn't the longest jelly bean flavor in development. The barf flavored jelly bean that features in Jelly Belly's recently launched Bean Boozled range holds that accolade. Like penicillin, Velcro, and popsicle before it, the barf flavored jelly bean was created by accident. Lee was trying to develop a pizza flavor for a Harry Potter branded range of jelly beans. Really? We need a pizza flavored jelly bean? That's a little weird. But anyway. People were actually trying to run away from the lab. They were saying it was so stinky you stunk up the joint. Alright. Wow. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Alright. The barf jelly bean. Alright, no one's on. Hard to imagine creating the flavor on purpose. Yeah, right? I mean, well, there's worse flavors you could make up on purpose. Wow. Anyway. Inspired Money. One thing about Andy Wang's show, Inspired Money, is episode 100. I already played this in the lounge, Andy, by the way. Hey, Andy Wang. It's Chris Curran. Yeah, I did a little intro. Well, I was one of the people to send an audio for his 100th episode, which was awesome. Congrats again, Andy. You're all the way up to 103 now, so I remember crossing 100, and now I'm up to like 142. It's great. I'm getting almost to 150. Yeah, we're looking at Cal Newport. Oh yeah. So what book? What books have you guys read recently? And do you still read books, or are you doing audiobooks? Oh, jeez. Andy, come on, man. This is the benefit of, people hanging out in the lounge is like, I don't know, let's talk about your stuff, right? Like Eric. Yeah, Eric Hunley, who's here. Unstructured. You guys ever listen to Eric Hunley's show? Jeez. Unstructured podcast. Yeah, baby. And I'm going to be a future guest. We already did the interview. I think it went well. Wow, that's a big picture of, who is that? Wait, that's the guy. That's him. All right. Anyway. Yeah, Unstructured. Audiobooks all the way from Eric Hunley, host of Unstructured. Yeah, audiobooks all the way. Carrie Caulfield Eric is here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Barry. What did you think about the stream before Carrie Caulfield Eric showed up?
There's no activity, no giggle, no nothing.
I know. Now there is. All right, Carrie was reading a history of Tudor women on Audible. Well, you're listening to the book. That's cool. Eldest bro, my stuff. I had people take my blood that I worked so hard to make today. Oh. Wow. Yeah, man, you got to regenerate some blood, dude. Got an electronic book recently. It was a Little Blue Book of Marketing. Little Blue Book of Marketing. Well, tell us how that is. Yes, Unstructured. Yes, hi, Carrie. What's up? Yes. The gang is here. Dave Jackson was here. Ralph M. Rivera is stalking still, probably. And, yeah. Happy to be here in the lounge. And Heather's still here, of course, from New Zealand. Yeah, let's talk about the Sunshine Summit. You know why? Because it's only 2 days away? Wow, this is getting close now. I hope you all, seriously, sunshinesummit.live. Make sure you watch some of these live streams. This is going to be awesome. Day 1 starts on the 10th over here, 11th over there. Kick It in the Ads by Tim Burt. Really? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. So here we go. Sunshine Summit. It's finally here. And look, I'm going to be there on the 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be fun. I'm still trying to think of a way that I can surprise Heather on the stream. Like, I was thinking about wearing a mask or something or doing something funny, but I don't know what to do. Cliff says, audiobooks primarily, but still buy hard copy too. Yeah, I actually buy some hard copy books as well. In fact, that's sort of my preferred method, but I don't mind listening to audiobooks. I do listen to audiobooks. Steve Martin's Born Standing Up. Oh, really? I heard about that book. And he just finished Stephen King's The Dark Tower series. Really, The Dark Tower. Did they make movies out of that series, Cliff? The Dark Tower series? Was that a movie? Mike Wilkerson has 6 clients going to Podcast Movement. Yes, it's going to be awesome, man. Will you be at MapCon in September? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I'm not going to MapCon, unfortunately. I would like to. And I'd like to go to the other one, DC Podfest as well. I would like to go to both of those, but it's just like, it's so far away, and they're pretty small events. And I don't know how to market my school, and, you know, the usual. Just The Dark Tower, it was terrible. Really? Oh, they made just one movie from that? All right. Oh, God. Steve Martin is good. Oh, yeah, I've heard really good things about that book. Idris Elba completely miscast. Oh, man. Yes, let's get into casting. Hey, where's... Brad Hargis said he couldn't make it tonight from the Cinema Guys, right? I wonder if they reviewed The Dark Tower. I don't know. But anyway, Sunshine Summit. Hey, Heather, where should people follow you on social media to sort of keep track? I mean, obviously, everyone can just bookmark sunshinesummit.live. Because I think on this page, this is going to be like the main page. Yeah, that you'll like if you come here, if there is something happening live, you'll see it. Yep, the movie fell short of the book. Right, Sun Power Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Sunshine Summit. Telling you. Sunshine Summit is a live stream event hosted by Sunshine and Power Cuts. That's Heather's show. That's her podcast. If you're not subscribed, you might want to check it out. There you go. The connections we make. This is what I wanted to read. The connections we make have a huge impact on our journeys, and this event brings people together to recognize and celebrate existing connections, as well as provide an opportunity to create new ones. Yes. For 2019, we have partnered with the Geeks Rising Podcast Network. Where's Bandrew? Yeah, this is going to be great. And I think I always ask if, so Bandrew's going to probably be on this one, right? Day 6, Heather? The Geeks Rising Podcast Network, right? Bandrew's going to be there. Who else is going to be? Are other shows on the Geeks Rising Podcast Network going to be there? Moonwalking with Einstein, a book about memorizing stuff. Oh, wow. Hey, Andy Wang, I read the Memory Book, which is one of the all-time classics for remembering things, memorizing things. And I actually went to a seminar with a guy who was a guy. He didn't write the Memory Book, but he was a guy who could memorize things. And I don't know if I told this. I don't think I told this story, but it was a little local event with the Chamber of Commerce in New Jersey, where I used to live. And we walked into this room, and it wasn't a big room, but there was probably, I'm going to say 50 people there, right? And when I walked into the room in the morning, it was like, 8:30 in the morning. I walked in the room, and the speaker was greeting every person on the way in. And the guy greeted me and said, "Hi, good morning." And he looked at me, and he said, "Hey, what's your name?" And when he asked me, "What's your name?" like, his face, like he was listening intently. Like, or it's just weird, like, "What's your name?" And I told him, and he sort of like paused as I said my name. And so we all went in this room and sat down, and he starts the presentation, and like 5 minutes into the presentation, after his introduction, this guy starts going around the room, pointing at people and saying their name. He remembered everyone's name. 50 people. We were all just like, mouths agape, like, "Oh my God, really?" Okay, cool. Bandrew will be on there. Yes. All right. So that's Thursday the 15th. I'm going to be at Podcast Movement. 10 p.m. Eastern. All right. So there you go. It'll be 10 p.m. at night. We'll be at Podcast Movement, and I'll try and join. What do you remember from the Memory Book? Yeah, well, I remember quite a bit, actually. It was all about to remember a sequence of things. What you do is first you come up with a sequence of other things. Like the one example is like if you're walking in your house, first you step on the welcome mat. Then you grab the doorknob. And then you swing the door open. Then you put your keys on the table. Then you put your coat on a hanger. Then you take your shoes off. And anyway, you just come up with this sequence of events in your mind, and you sort of, that's easy to remember because you can remember how to walk into your house, right? Okay, step on the doormat, put the key in the door, open the door, yada, yada. Then what you do is you take the list of things you want to remember. Let's say it's a list of words. And let's say the first word is grass. Well, you somehow relate in your mind the word grass to the doormat. So maybe what you do is you visualize the doormat as grass, like real grass growing, like maybe even with a weed in it or something. And so you make that connection in your mind. You associate grass with the doormat. And then the second thing on the list, let's say the second thing on the list is a microphone. Well, the second thing on the list was a key, right? You're putting a key in the door to open the door. So you could picture the key as like in the shape of a microphone. Like specifically like an RE20. So you're sticking an RE20 into the door and turning it. And what you do is you just go through your list of things and you associate the list that you want to remember to all those things. And then you can easily remember. Like right now, if I said doormat, what's the word? You know. If I said key, what's the word? Right? Microphone. And the doormat was green. Or sorry, grass. Not green, grass. So anyway, that's what I remember. And then there's other stuff too with regards to spelling. There's a lot in that book. It's pretty cool, man. No, it wasn't Chester Santos, Eric. Barely remember your own name? All right, well then change your name, Carrie. You'll only remember grass for 2 minutes. Yeah. It really works, though. It's amazing. You can remember like 20 things like that. You just sit there and think, okay, grass, microphone, hat, whatever. It just, it's so cool. Our minds are so powerful. We don't use them. Well, I don't want to say we don't use them, because we do use them. What I want to say is we have so much potential mind power. And we don't tap into all of that potential. That's what I wanted to say. Still rolling, Jason Bryant!
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes! He's here! Right? Hey, did everyone know? First of all, I talked about earlier Jason Bryant. Well, I talked about a lot of things, Jason, but yeah, we're still going, dude. We're still hanging for at least another 17 minutes. This site called Boomy, you can actually make instant music. So Heather Welch from Sunshine and Power Cuts, also the one who's running the Sunshine Summit Live, who's the nicest person in the chat. Sorry, everybody else, but she is the nicest. Of course, I'm kidding, whatever, but not really. And so she went to Boomy. She created an original song for us. We played it earlier. It was great. It's really mellow, though, which I like. It's mellow. Got to add drums, Heather. Add some drums. Could you? Anyway, we're listening to and Jason Bryant, we're listening to the Grateful Dead live jam. Yeah, baby. Hey, one thing that happened, so what I did is I think I showed it before. No. Oh, you missed the Angry Ram versus the Rider. That was great. Okay, where is it? Yeah, this is actually the 5-hour Grateful Dead jam that we're listening to. What I did is I downloaded this audio, 5 hours and 15 minutes. Mike Wilkerson, no, it cannot be more eclectic than what we're listening to now. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's just there, right? By the way, if any of you find like 2 or 3 hours of like not dance music and not club music, but like newer music that I can use, I mean, send it to me. Do you have enough acid for this track? No, we did all that already, Jason. Sorry, you're gonna have to go take care of yourself, my brother. Hey now. But anyway, what I did is I downloaded this file, and funny thing is, like, I think it's right around, maybe around the 3-hour mark. It, like, cause, you know what, I kind of want to open it. Yeah, hold on, let me open this. Yeah, this is it right here. All right, I'm gonna open this with, RX-7. Okay, let's go RX-7. Okay. So this is actually the 5-hour jam. And I actually compressed it. Because it was way more dynamic than this. Like the soft parts got softer, the loud parts got louder. I actually compressed it nicely. So, yes, open it. Oh, Carrie, you edited a podcast about edibles? Okay, terrific. Are they attending Podcast Movement? Is it going to be one of those, is going to be one of those events? Would you mind adding in a few more audio program choices? I would love to, Mike. I just don't know what to play. I mean, I literally, remember I was fighting with this Pretzel app forever. And every other song was horrendous. I had to skip it and all that crap. It just was terrible. So, again, please, if anyone knows of any stream safe music, please, don't tell me where to go to get it. Could you please go get it yourself and email me the audio file? That's what I really need. All right, I know there's a lot of sites out there that have stream safe music, but you got to go track by track, and I can't decide on tracks and try to assemble 2 hours of audio. I can't do that. I need one file that's at least 2.5 hours long. That's what I need. So if you can find it and get it and it's good, I'll play it. I would love to play it. Be 0 for 6 on Pete. Dude, Jason Bryant. Yeah, you're 0 for 6 on Podcast Movements. All right. And next year's dates will run during the 2020 Olympics. Oh, really? Wait, I don't know if they have dates for next year yet. See, Carrie says 1,000+ credits on Audio Hero. Yeah, well, again, if you guys can send me some stream safe audio, I would love it. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to pick. So anyway, I opened this file for a reason. I want to tell you. So let's pretend. I'm gonna zoom in a little. Let's pretend so what happened was on the raw file, you can see how there's different sections, right? This is a 10-minute jam. This jam here, it looks like it's about how long? 28 minutes. This might be a 28-minute jam, okay? And then this is a different jam. You see? You can see the different jams. They stitched them all together. One of these jams, only one of them, because they're all different jams from different concerts. So one of these jams was out of phase, bad. And if you can actually go. If you wanna try out your ears, go to this video. Sorry, what the? All right, go to this video. You can easily search for it on YouTube. This is the video, 5-hour Grateful Dead jam only compilation, right? Go to this video and just spot check it in the middle, but wear headphones, and you'll hear one of these jam sessions is way out of phase, and you'll be like, your head will like, it'll just be like weird sideways. It'll be like the music's in another dimension, weird out of phase. It's nasty out of phase. So what I did is within RX, I took that section and only that section, and then I used my phase. And I usually use adaptive phase rotation, but I unchecked it, and look, I flipped one of the sides 180 degrees out of phase, and it basically fixed it. So I processed only that part, and then I fixed it, and the rest is all good already. So, see? You can fix something if it's out of phase. Anyway, with RX, you probably all knew that. Metallica, oh yeah, baby. Get Lars on here, right? Napster, yeah, baby. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, it actually was out of phase, Mike Wilkerson. It's even besides the drugs. Wow. But out of phase stuff is weird. If you're not sure what out of phase means, and you've never really heard something that's really out of phase, this is a great example. I highly recommend going here and finding that one jam that's out of phase. You'll find it, I'm telling you. Can't miss it. But you got to wear headphones, or you got to be in front of good speakers sitting right in front of the stereo spectrum as well. So Jason says, I got some super old podcasts that are on my network from like 2010 that were recorded from their tape deck at the radio station. Sounds like the radio AM with interference. Wow, dude. You want us to run that through RX and clean it up? Quote of the day from Mike Wilkerson. Music, you run a podcast engineering school or a classic music record store? Tremendous. Are you running a school or a museum? Yes. Yeah, Jason, send me a couple files. I'll open them up on the show. As long as it's nothing copywritten, right? So I won't get my stream taken down. But yeah, send the files. And you all can send me files. If you ever want to send me some audio and have me open it up and, look at it and mess with, we can do that. I'm happy to do that. I kind of wanted to keep the Podcasters Lounge a little more, keep it away from the hardcore audio engineering stuff, because I think most people, like all of us here right now, I know you all pretty much, and I know you all you can handle it and you're into it kind of. But I think the average person, as this Podcasters Lounge grows, I think average people, once I start going into, all that audio stuff, I think they might just tune out. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think? Anyway, that's a thought I had, was stay away from the hardcore stuff. We could talk about it for a minute real quick, but I don't want to go in for 45 minutes and be doing some super technical stuff. To his defense, you need to know more about Mike Thomas. Isn't he the Google Plus Podcasters Group honcho? Lots of knowledge, super dry, loads of information and perspective. I don't know. If he's the head honcho over there, does he have time to comment on every single one of my daily goodies? Maybe he does. The eldest bro. What? I tuned out? Yeah, Carrie, they'll learn stuff if they want to learn stuff. Most people don't care, right? If I go in and start, here, if I went in here and started, watch this. You want to know how I can get average people to tune out? Here. Oh, yeah, let's look at, I want to try out one of my new plugins. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I want to mess around with the, which actually I really am. I talked about it in my episode that's coming out tomorrow. Well, I mentioned it. I didn't talk about it. I mentioned it. Yeah, the Abbey Road TG mastering. All right, let's talk about it. Well, we can order, look, the modern difference between the modern and original on the limiter. Yeah, well, there's a difference. And so what you do on the makeup gain and the ratio, as soon as I start talking about all this stuff, people just are they don't even know what this is. Literally. They don't know what any of this is. They probably don't even know what a plugin is. And I'm not making fun of them. It's fine. They shouldn't know what it is. They don't need to know what it is. So I don't want to get this deep on the Podcasters Lounge. But again, if you guys have a question and I can answer it within a quick minute, I'm fine with that, How to tune people out. Change the name of Podcasters Lounge to Impedance and Wavelengths. Thank you. Impedance, wavelengths, diagrams, and attack times. Thank you. Diaphragms. Did I say what I say? I don't even know what I said. I've been live for an hour and 55 minutes. If you're enjoying this hot mess of a stream, click the like button, click the bell, the sub, click the comments, click yourself, slap yourself in the face, and listen to this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay? All right, so let's finish strong. Can we finish strong today? Diaphragms. Yeah. Oh, I spit on my screen. By the way, I got to clean my monitor. Man, wait. Oh, you guys can see me, right? Okay. No, about I'd say every month or two, the screen of my computer, ends up being spit all over it. Is that gross? Is that what is it, a barf jelly bean? Is that worse than that? But, I mean, so every now and then I got to clean off my screen very carefully, right? You got to be careful so you don't scratch it, right? Jason, there was a very prolific Google Plus podcast area, and I think Mike Thomas was one of the echelon to chair that. Is Barry joining me for the summit? Well, yes. Wait, let me ask him. Right? I should ask the guy. He's sitting right here. How rude can I be? Let's ask him. It's funny. Before I ask Barry a question over there, I have to look over here for some reason, right? Yeah. Barry, are you gonna join me when I'm live on the Sunshine Summit with Heather Welch? Are you gonna join me? So is that a yes or a no? I mean, what does that mean? Wait, now I'm confused. Barry has a weird look on his face. Barry, are you gonna really come on the Sunshine Summit with me and Heather Welch?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you. All right, he is. Yes, I have a picture of Barry. I've shown it before. Right? Where is it? Jason, you haven't seen Barry? All right, I'll show you Barry. Let me see if I can find it. So I'm going to go to my page. Oh, yeah, Facebook. Oh, I got 12. Oh, man, I got all this stuff. How do you search a group? I know you can. Oh, wait. Wait. I thought there was a search bar somewhere. Oh, this is a page. Oh, my God. I don't think I can. Barry is real. Of course. What do you mean Barry's real? Of course he's real. That's like me saying that, Mike Wilkerson's real. Of course he's real. Why would he not be real? All right, but first of all, sorry about the scrolling. Don't look at the screen for a second, okay? Don't look at it. All these daily goodies are on the page. It kind of clutters up the whole page. I mean, I don't know. See, that's another thing I don't know. Should I be posting all this to this Facebook group every day? Posting a new post? Oh, there's a picture. You're gonna need a couple horses, couple of mules. See, there's a quote from Barry right there. Edward James. Oh, really? Oh no, Barry's a lot different than Edward J. Olmos. See, and where's Andre Lewis tonight? Andre, we're missing you, brother. He's helping me. What do you call it? Facilitate the Facebook group, or he's like an admin. By the way, if any of you guys want to be admins for the Facebook page, let me know. Oh, this is so bad. I'm not going to be able to. You know what I'm going to do? All right, here's what I'm going to do. But I wanted to find Jason Bryant's video. Oh, that's at the top. Wait.
Sound great!
Thank you. Man, if you need something done right, you go to Jason Bryant and you ask him while he's allegedly driving his car. He wasn't driving his car. That was a green screen behind him, okay? We can prove that in a court of law. All right. So I'm gonna find a picture of Barry real quick. Okay, here's me, big. And I'm gonna go on my hard drive and find Barry. This will take me a second. This won't take long. Fractal. Wait, maybe I should search. Oh boy. All right. I should have this. Oh, here it is. No? Oh, that's Barry Gary. Podcast Engineering School alumni. And guest on my show. Here we go. What if I double click it? Yeah, there we go. There's Barry. I'm going to double click this other one. This is actually me and Barry. All right, here we go. I'm going to come back now. I got Barry. All right, well, there's... wait, let me put the chat back. There's me and Barry. Sorry, let me put it on the background of this. All right, there's me and Barry. Well, this is a better picture of Barry. This is when he used to come in. Sorry. show the chat. Yeah. What? No way.
No way. You crazy?
This is Barry. So he used to come into my studio, and so the door to the studio was right here next to him on this side. So he would walk in and sit, like come around the corner and sit here so that if his boss walked by in the hallway or something, they couldn't see him, because he used to come into my studio and hang out. But anyway, this is actually Barry, and he's the maintenance guy. So you see all his keys and his glasses, and this is a box for my old mixer, and this is my old studio in New Jersey. So he was the maintenance guy in the building. And then this was like when I knew I was leaving, I was like, Barry, me and you got to take a selfie. So this is me and Barry with the selfie. So there you go. That's actually Barry, all right? Mike Wilkerson, you're being admin only if you can get one of those great spit. You want to spit on monitor to put up on eBay? Dude, what are you, crazy? All right, I'm going to scroll up on the chat here. I think I missed some chat. Did I? Oh, no, we're good. But, okay, Jason Bryan says, what are you, crazy? Andy Wang, where can I buy a podcast engineering t-shirt? The one you gave me at PM18 got ripped somehow. Email me what size t-shirt, Andy. I'll see what I can do. You're going to Podcast Movement, right, Andy? Let me know if you're going to Podcast Movement. Jason says, okay, that's in line with what I thought he'd sound like. We aren't thinking. Yeah. That's Barry, yeah. And I have, I actually have, like, some of my recordings with Barry were like 20, 30 minutes long. So I clipped out Barry, but I have him telling me stories for like 20, 30 minutes at a clip. I probably have about an hour and 20 minutes total of Barry recordings. So, old studio, New Jersey. What exit, dude? What exit, man? Yeah, I didn't live in the what exit area of Jersey. I lived in the northwest suburbs of Jersey, Morris County, near Morristown or Dover or Parsippany. I grew up in Flanders. The studio was in Parsippany. So, yeah, not near the Parkway or the Turnpike. We lived in the suburbs. Wait, you had shirts? Will admin for tees? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. All right, who's ever here in chat right now, email me your t-shirt size. I'm serious. You have my email. Or just go to, go to my website and click on the contact page. Send me an email if you don't have my email. Or you have my email. I'm not going to give out my email now. I think you all have my email. So email me. Limited edition Barry podcast. I've thought of that. I thought of playing some of that audio. I might someday. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a fine line, right? There's a little mystique around Barry, right? And the clips. So like if I show you his picture and then play all the audio, I mean I will over time. I showed you the picture and I'll play some of the longer audio over time. He told me, you know what? Maybe I'll get this for next time. Everyone's an admin. Seriously, I don't mind. I mean, if you guys can help me with that Facebook group, I'm so not an admin type person. I mean, I just can't stand trying to, explain to someone why they can't do something. It's like just so annoying. It's like, please, it's a Facebook group. Don't spam it. Just be helpful. Be cool. Anyway, yeah. There's a story he gave. He was on his way home from work, and there were these two. And actually, these clips are from that. He said there were these two young girls on the bus, and this is one of the things he said when he was telling the story about what the two girls were talking about.
And they were cussing up a storm. Profanities left, profanities right.
That is one of the most classic Barry quotes. Profanities left, profanities right. And then he followed it up with this.
Every second word was a F word.
That's why I use that clip. Like, I'm like, Barry, did you hear, Barry, remember when Ralph M. Rivera and his wife came to the studio? Remember that? Yeah.
Every second word was a F word.
Oh, mean, not next. Oh, mean mom. Got it. Yes, I need a mean mom. I really do. And, yeah, so that's it. So, wow, we went overtime. Extra time. Maybe YouTube loves it. I don't know. But I guess we should wrap it up. I thank you all for being here. I hope this was fun. Hope it was helpful. Again, if you have any ideas of how the stream can be improved, let me know. I mean, you know, I'm just hanging out, having fun. I'm trying to help any way I can and by having fun. So let me know. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here. I really do. Too many of you have been here to name. Of course, Heather, Carrie, Andrew. Bandrew. The eldest bro. Thank you, man. Jason Bryant. Thank you. Mike Wilkerson. Dude. Seriously. All right. Cliff Arnold. Thank you, man. Heather Welch from New Zealand. Please. Thank you. I mean, Mike McCowan. How many cool people are here? This is amazing. Jason Bryant. I already said Jason Bryant. Sound great. But yeah, if you want to record yourself saying sound great, that was one of the I posted on social media. I'm like, hey, if there's any listeners to the Podcast Engineering Show that, you know, feel free to record yourself yelling sound great and send it in. And only one person did. Jason Bryant. So that's why I played it. Where is it? What happened? Oh, Storm Area 50. Wow, we talked about a lot of stuff today. This has been great. Thank you. Seriously, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to punch out. If you need any help with anything, let me know. For those of you at Podcast Movement, seriously, Podcast Engineering School will have a booth there. So come say hi. I'm going to be emceeing the room with all the technical talks. It's going to be fun, man. I just realized Yellowtech's going to be there too. Yellowtech makes this awesome, it's like a standalone microphone that the microphone itself is a recorder. So it's so cool. And it has different capsules. It's so cool. Anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun. And seriously, email me, your t-shirt size, and email me or ping me on Facebook. I'll make you an admin of the group. Seriously. Especially Carrie and Mike and Andy if you want to. Or whatever. Or any of you if you want to. Seriously, I need help. If you can help, that'd be great. All right. Night, Mike. Peace. Thank you. We'll have a great time at PM 19. I'll be streaming from there too. So keep a lookout. And I'm going to stream at odd times too. Might be the middle of the day right from our booth. You know? Me and Chris Whitaker and Josh Wade. That's our group team. I'm going to introduce you to those guys. You know those guys. Josh Wade. Recap.fm. Recap.fm. Are you kidding me? Are we all kidding ourselves? Okay. All right, enough. Thank you for rocking the Grateful Dead. Peace out. See you next week at various times. Thank you, everyone. Wow, this has been great. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.